Okay, on this video we're going to do some breathing exercises, the typical things I will do in all three choirs actually, and this applies to all three choirs of course. Breathing is a massive thing. When I've been conducting, it's incredible really how good breathing can alter all sorts of things. It can alter the confidence of the sound. It can most certainly alter the pitch of the sound. If you're going flat, it's often because you don't have enough air in your lungs. So you can you can really hold your pitch if you can breathe. And when I'm accompanying, especially on the organ at Aston, I do leave time for the choristers to take plenty of breath per line, and they sing like angels when they've got plenty of breath in them. If I'm a bit hasty and I'm moving the hymn along a bit quicker because the service is getting boring and a bit long, then I don't give you as much breath at Aston, and sometimes that can have an adverse effect. It's a shame that church services are cancelled at the moment, and I'm sure we all look forward to getting back there to Aston Church, the wonderful, beautiful All Saints, where we can be singing again and helping people worship. I'm sure that's the same for all the choirs. Lyrical Songbirds certainly very keen to get into that rehearsal room over at Bramcut in Nottingham and get rehearsing. And Carlton, I know already, poor Danny Horan, one of our bassists, is already going stir crazy, just having a couple of days off, so he's ready to get singing as well. So yeah, breathing is really important. Now, a couple of exercises on the breathing. There's the counting exercise. I learnt this from a good friend of mine, a guy called Derek Wildman, who I'm actually passing these exercises to. And way back when I was with Laudamus Choir in Limby, which is literally just over the road here outside the studio, lovely St Michael's Church there, and Derek often used to do the warm-ups for me there, and he used to do this exercise, and I think this is a really good exercise to do. You'll all be very familiar with it, especially Carlton. I've done this for 3 years now. So I'm just going to beat counts, okay, and during that count you're going to give you a count to start the exercise, a count of 4, and then you're going to breathe in slowly without raising your shoulders, just filling your lungs for a count of 8, holding your breath. Let's go for a count of 12, and then we're going to release with a hiss, so we've got some resistance there in the mouth, for a count of 16. And I always say to choristers, reserve it at the beginning. Don't blast everything out in that hiss and then be left with nothing at the end. Sue at Aston Choir, we always have a bit of a laugh at this. Sue, some of you will know, she's a great member of the choir, always got a smile on her face, but always runs out of breath for some reason when we're doing this. And the other week I think she managed it for the first time. So see how you go, Sue, with these exercises here now. So count of 4, breathe in for 4 slowly, making sure you use the full 4 to fill up the lungs, and then you're going to hold it for a count of 8, count of 12, and then you're going to hiss for a count of 16. 4, 12, 16 with a count of 4 at the beginning. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold for 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hissing out 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and rest. The reason I pointed at 13, that's probably about the point that Sue usually gets to before she runs out of breath. So we're going to get Sue and hopefully some of the rest of you right up to that full 16. Now, that was quite quick, no real stress in that one. I'm going to take it a little bit slower this time. Okay, breathe with me, same counts, just a slower beat. Are you ready? Relax yourselves, get that triangular relaxation ready. Shoulders down in the right position. You will need to stand for these exercises, please. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and hiss, reserve it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and stop, rest. At Carlton, there's often really good breathers at Carlton. They've really learned to do this. Steve Musgrove, for example, will often be able to breathe forever afterwards. John Duffy's another one, really good breathers, these lads. They could go on if I even half the time there. How did you do, Sue? Did you manage that okay? Sorry, I can't hear what you're saying. Enjoy that then.